Good evening and warm welcome. It's Saturday, the 26th of October 2019. You're joining us on Prime TV News. Here are the stories making your headlines tonight. The Prime Minister says it is a victory for democracy in the country to defeat the conspiracy on the 26th of October last year. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa assures that he will commence a new political culture on the 16th where the people are given benefits. Presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa emphasizes that national security should be ensured to develop the economy of the country. Presidential candidate Anura Kumara Dissanayake pledges to introduce laws to implement manifestos announced at the elections. The Postal Department begins the distribution of official polling cards. And in headlines overseas, death toll climbs as heavy rains hit typhoon-ravaged eastern Japan. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe says it is a victory for democracy in the country to defeat the conspiracy on the 26th of October last year legally without any bloodletting or damage. He has mentioned this in a special statement to media.
මේ රටේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදය සහ නීතිය ආධිපත්‍ය ගරු කරන අප සැමටම අද ඉතා වැදගත් දවසක්.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that today is an important day for everyone who respects democracy and supremacy of the law. It was on a day like today that a government which came to power through a people's mandate was removed through a conspiracy. A government which had a majority power in parliament was removed without any reason. However, that conspiracy was defeated after 52 days and democracy was restored. The Prime Minister said he will take this opportunity to thank again the people who took part in the exercise to restore democracy. He said that it was a victory for the entire country. It was possible because democracy was strengthened through the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. It was also possible because strengthening of the independence of police, judiciary and several other public institutions through the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. The Prime Minister said it ensured the supremacy of the law, independence of the judiciary and the strength of democracy. Therefore, background was created for the Appeal Court and the Supreme Court to deliver judgments without any influence. The court pointed out that the Parliament has the power to appoint the Prime Minister and the Prime Minister should be accountable to the Parliament. Speaker Karu Jayasuriya was committed to ensure democracy in Parliament amid various challenges and threats. No one was able to suppress the strength and power of the Parliament. Therefore, the Prime Minister said that it is a responsibility of everyone to further ensure and protect the situation. The Prime Minister further requested to be committed to protect democracy and the future of the country, irrespective of one's political ideology.
තහවුරු කිරීමටත් ආරක්ෂා කිරීමටත් නිරන්තරයෙන්ම කැප වෙන ලෙසයි. ස්තුතියි.
New Democratic Front presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa says that he will commence a new political culture on the 16th where the people are given benefits. He was speaking at a public rally in the Beliatta town. A public rally to ensure a victory of presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa took place in the Beliatta town. It was the 50th public rally of a series of rallies organized to ensure the victory of New Democratic Front presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa said that they will launch the new democratic political culture on the 16th, which gives priority to the needs of the public. He said that public representatives will be given facilities to serve the public. He further said that public representatives who give priority to serve themselves will be removed from politics. Presidential candidate Sajid Premadasa said that under the new system, duty-free vehicles given for the president and the parliamentarians will be stopped completely. The money saved by doing so will be utilized for the benefit of the people. Meanwhile, Mr. Sajid Premadasa posed a challenge to presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa while attending a public meeting at the Mulkirigala area. He challenged Mr. Rajapaksa to come for a television debate with all the family members if he cannot come alone. Presidential candidate of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, says that national security should be ensured to develop the economy of the country. He was speaking at a public rally in Bandarvela. The rally has been organized to ensure the victory of Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that the economy cannot be developed if stability of the country is not ensured. Large-scale businesses have commenced due to the tourism industry. However, the tourism industry collapsed following the Easter Sunday attacks. He said that if there is no stability and security in the country, foreign tourists will not visit the country. He said that the tourism industry should be made a sector which brings a $10 million income. He added that they were able to bring tourists to the country after the end of the war. He said that they not only had plans but implemented them as well. In the meantime, presidential candidate of the National People's Power, Anurakumara Dissanayake, says laws will be introduced in future to implement manifestos announced at the elections. The manifesto of the National People's Power in connection with the presidential election was launched in Colombo today. It was launched under the patronage of presidential candidate Anurakumara Dissanayake. The manifesto has been compiled covering all sectors. A large group of people, including religious leaders, intellectuals, and representatives of the National People's Power, was present on the occasion. Presidential candidate Anurakumara Dissanayake said that the politicians have a responsibility to implement the manifesto. However, he said that the government which comes into power neglects the manifesto. He said that they will build a state where justice is meted out to everyone. Still at home, the Postal Department says that the distribution of official polling cards to homes commenced today. Postmaster General Ranjit Ariyaratne said that November 3rd will be made a special distribution day of polling cards. The distribution of polling cards will take place until the 9th of next month. According to the Election Act, distribution of polling cards cannot take place after the 9th of next month. He said that if a person did not get the official polling card, he can get it by visiting the nearest post office. Minister Patali Champika Ranawaka says that the manifesto of Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa has not mentioned about the unitary state concept or giving prominence to Buddhism. He mentioned this during a meeting with a group of youth in Maharagama. Minister Patali Champika Ranawaka said that they hope people will send suitable people to Parliament. He said that when the new government come to power after March, they will not allow relatives of the politicians to be appointed to government institutions. The national list will be reserved only for professionals. Moving on with the news, Minister Lakshman Kiriyala says that he rejects allegations levelled on the Colombo-Kandy Expressway. While attending a function in Kandy, he said that construction of the expressway has been completed by 90%. Minister Lakshman Kiriyala said that the expressway is consisted of 3 stages. Kadawatha Mirigama, Mirigama Kurunagala and Kurunagala Kandy are the 3 stages of the expressway. Construction of the Meeringa-Mukurunegala section has been completed by 90%. He said the remaining 10% could not be completed due to the grabbing of the government in last October. The proposal submitted by Minister of Education Akila Viraj Karyavasam to recruit graduate teachers to teach foreign languages at government schools has been approved by the Cabinet. The aim of the proposal is to broaden the opportunity to teach foreign languages in the local education system. The Cabinet approved the proposal submitted by Minister Akila Viraj Karyavasam on 23rd January. The Management Services Department has approved to recruit 329 teachers to teach foreign languages at local schools. This will be the first time where graduate teachers are recruited to teach French, German, Hindi, Japanese, Arabic and Korean languages according to the school syllabus. Several areas were affected due to the floods following heavy rains recently. Transport was disrupted due to submerging of several places of Mathara, Mulati and Kamburupitia main road. Several low-lying areas have gone underwater due to the overflowing of the Kirama Ara Oya, which is a branch of the Nilwala River. 3 people have been washed away in strong currents at the Obilana area, and people in the area have been able to rescue 2 of them. Police said the body of the other person was found this morning. Cultivations in Puttalam, Kalpitia have submerged due to heavy rains in the area. Farmers said that cultivation in Kalpitia, Norochole, Paniadia, Etala, Ilantiadia, Dalua and Mampuria areas have been destroyed. 50 houses and Venapur Kolinjadia area have gone underwater due to floods. 300 people have been affected due to the submerging of their houses for about 1 week. Steps have been taken to remove the water with the assistance of a high-powered wastewater removing machine belonging to the Norochole coal power plant. The water was pumped out to the sea, situated about 1 kilometer away from the area, with the support of the army and several state institutions. During a search operation in Vaunia, 41 places with dengue larvae have been found. The operation was jointly conducted by the Vaunia District Secretariat, health officials, the 3 armed forces, police and several public institutions. Steps were taken to take legal action against 56 persons who had dengue mosquito breeding places. 261 dengue patients have been reported from the Vaunia district. The search was conducted to bring the situation under control. Police have arrested several suspects who were mining for a treasure at Victoria Forest Reserve. Police have seized a luxury jeep and several equipment used for mining. Among the suspects are an executive engineer of a well-known construction company. The police have arrested the group following information given by the people in the area. The suspects were scheduled to be produced before District Magistrate of Wallapane. And finally, in local news, a suspect who conducted a heroin racket using Easy Cash system has been arrested in Hambantota. He has been arrested on a tip-off received by the Crimes Division of the Hambantota Police Headquarters. After questioning the suspect, police have found stolen tablet computers, mobile phones and gold jewelry. Police said the suspect is a resident of Indivinda area in Hambantota. And that wraps up the news bulletin for tonight. You can log on to www.itnnews.lk for more information. Sasankadas for Prime TV News. Thanks for watching. Good night.